What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your number one source for everything Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today, we're diving into some really interesting comments from a former Cowboys star, Amari Cooper. Now a Cleveland Brown, Cooper recently shared his thoughts on quarterback Dak Prescott, wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and cornerback Trevon Diggs. This story gives us a glimpse into the respect Cooper still holds for his old teammates, and with Week 1 of the NFL season featuring a showdown between the Cowboys and the Browns, there's a lot to discuss. But before we jump into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're closing in on 11,000 subscribers, and we can't reach that milestone without your help. Every subscription brings us closer, so if you love the Cowboys and want to stay informed on everything happening this season, your support would mean the world to us. Alright, let's break down what Amari Cooper had to say. In a recent interview, Cooper talked about how much he respects Dak Prescott, calling him a natural leader who plays a beautiful ball. Cooper mentioned how proud he is of Dak's progress, saying that Prescott has been getting better year after year. Now, Cowboys Nation, I want to know what you think. How do you feel about Amari Cooper's praise for Dak? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Does it make you miss having him in Dallas, or are you happy with where the team is now? We'll be featuring some of the best comments in our next video, so make sure to share your opinion. Cooper didn't just talk about Dak, though. He had high praise for CeeDee Lamb as well. Cooper said he's proud of Lamb, describing him as a very dynamic player. That's high praise coming from someone who shared the field with Lamb and knows what it takes to be a top receiver in the NFL. Lamb, of course, is expected to continue being the number one target for Dak Prescott this season. And then there's Trevon Diggs. Cooper had glowing things to say about the Cowboys' star cornerback, calling him a great player with great ball skills. Can you imagine how intense it'll be when Cooper lines up against Diggs in Week 1? It's going to be one of the key matchups to watch, and you can bet both players will be bringing their best. Now, let's get interactive. Who do you think will win the battle between Amari Cooper and Trevon Diggs? Head down to the comments and let us know if you think Cooper will get the best of Diggs or if Diggs will shut him down. I'll be keeping an eye on those comments, and maybe we'll even run a poll in the community tab to see who Cowboys Nation is backing. Cooper, as many of you remember, had a pretty successful run in Dallas. He recorded two 1,100-yard seasons after arriving from the Raiders in 2018 and was a big part of the Cowboys' offense during that time. Even though he's now in Cleveland, it's cool to see him maintain that respect and admiration for his former teammates. It just goes to show the bonds that are built in this league and how those relationships transcend team colors. As we look ahead to Week 1, both the Cowboys and Browns are coming off seasons where they won at least 11 games but didn't manage to make a deep playoff run. You have to think that both teams are eager to flip that script this year. For the Cowboys, it's all about taking that next step and getting over the playoff hump that has been haunting them for years. Cowboys Nation, do you think this is the year we finally make a deep playoff push? And what's your confidence level going into the season opener against the Browns? Drop a comment below and let us know. We're building an incredible community here, and we love hearing your thoughts on all things Cowboys. And before we go any further, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Cowboys News TV. We're almost at 11,000 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. Subscribing not only keeps you updated on the latest Cowboys news, but it also helps us grow this community of dedicated Cowboys fans. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you never miss a video. Let's talk strategy for Week 1. The Browns have a strong roster, and with players like Cooper, they're going to be tough to beat. But the Cowboys have some elite players of their own. Dak Prescott is entering the season with high expectations, and he's got a solid supporting cast in CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and Michael Gallup. On defense, with Micah Parsons leading the charge and Trevon Diggs locking down the secondary, this team has the pieces to compete with anyone in the league. The matchup between Cooper and Diggs is one we'll all have our eyes on, but there's more to this game than just that. Can the Cowboys defense slow down Cleveland's running game, led by Nick Chubb? Will the offensive line give Dak enough time to make plays? These are all questions that need to be answered if the Cowboys want to start the season with a win. I've got another question for you, Cowboys Nation. What are your bold predictions for Week 1 against the Browns? Will Dak throw for 300 yards? Will Trevon Diggs pick off Amari Cooper? Head to the comments section and let's hear your bold takes. I love seeing the creativity from this community, and who knows, maybe one of your predictions will come true. Now, as we continue looking ahead to this season, one thing remains clear: this Cowboys team is loaded with potential. When you have a quarterback like Dak Prescott, who continues to develop and improve his leadership skills year after year, combined with a dynamic offense featuring CeeDee Lamb and a defense with elite playmakers like Trevon Diggs and Micah Parsons, the possibilities are endless. The key will be consistency. Cowboys fans have seen flashes of brilliance, but the next step is putting it all together for a complete season, from Week 1 all the way through the playoffs. Speaking of Trevon Diggs, let's circle back to that fascinating matchup between him and Amari Cooper. It's not every day that you get to see a former teammate and close friend line up against each other. Both players know each other's tendencies inside and out, which makes this duel all the more exciting. Diggs, of course, has made a name for himself as one of the premier ball hawks in the league, and Cooper's crisp route running and elite hands make him a dangerous target for any corner. Cowboys Nation, do you think Trevon Diggs will get an interception against Cooper? Or will Amari's experience and route running mastery give him the edge? Head to the comments and let us know your thoughts. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out our community poll where you can vote on who will win this battle. We love interacting with you, and your votes and comments always bring new energy to these debates. Now, let's talk a bit more about CeeDee Lamb. As Amari Cooper mentioned, Lamb is a very dynamic player, and there's no doubt that Lamb has all the tools to be an elite wide receiver in this league. Last season, we saw him take a big leap, proving he could be a true number one receiver for Dak Prescott. His ability to stretch the field, make contested catches, and create yards after the catch makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. But what's next for Lamb? Could this be the year he breaks into the top tier of NFL wide receivers? Cowboys Nation, how many receiving yards do you think CeeDee will rack up this season? Will he hit the 1,500-yard mark? Will he lead the league in touchdowns? Let us know what you think in the comments. We're going to be keeping track of your predictions all season long. Another key player to watch in this matchup is, of course, Dak Prescott. He's coming into this season with a lot to prove, and by all accounts, he's ready to rise to the challenge. After a tough playoff loss last season, Prescott is focused on getting the Cowboys back to the postseason and making a deep run. With improved chemistry between him and his receivers, and the offensive line hopefully staying healthy, this could be a breakout year for Dak. And let's not forget, Amari Cooper's comments about Dak being a natural leader highlight something Cowboys fans have always known. Dak leads by example, on and off the field, and that leadership will be crucial as the Cowboys navigate what is sure to be a challenging season. Cowboys Nation, where do you stand on Dak this year? Are you confident he can take this team to the next level? What do you think his stat line will look like by the end of the season? Drop your predictions below, and let's get a conversation going about what we can expect from our franchise quarterback. Before we move on, here's another quick reminder to subscribe to Cowboys News TV. If you're enjoying this video and want to stay updated on all things Cowboys, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and every single one of you plays a huge role in helping us get there. Your support means everything to us, and we're excited to continue bringing you the best Cowboys content on YouTube. Now, looking beyond the Week 1 matchup, both the Cowboys and Browns have high expectations for this season. Both teams have their eyes set on the playoffs, and both have the talent to make a serious run. For the Cowboys, though, it's all about execution. The talent is there, no doubt about it. But can the Cowboys put it all together when it counts? That brings us to the defense, specifically how this unit can elevate the Cowboys to a championship level. We all know Micah Parsons is a game changer. He's a disruptor, a force of nature, and one of the most versatile defensive players in the NFL. Parsons can rush the passer, drop into coverage, and make plays all over the field. But he can't do it alone. Players like DeMarcus Lawrence, Leighton Vander Esch, and Osa Odighizuwa will need to step up as well. And let's not forget about the secondary, led by none other than Trevon Diggs. Diggs has shown he can be a shutdown corner, but he's also taking criticism for giving up some big plays. This season, the hope is that Diggs can maintain his playmaking ability while tightening up his coverage. If Diggs can continue to evolve and Parsons keeps wreaking havoc, this defense could be one of the league's best. Cowboys Nation, what are your expectations for this defense? Will Parsons win Defensive Player of the Year? Will Diggs lead the league in interceptions again? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments. We'll be reading through your takes and featuring some of them in future videos. As we wrap up today's video, we want to remind you that Week 1 is just the beginning of what should be an incredibly exciting season for the Cowboys. The showdown with Amari Cooper and the Browns is a must-watch, but it's just one of many pivotal matchups on the schedule. Every week is a new opportunity for this team to prove they belong among the NFL's elite, and we'll be here every step of the way, breaking it all down for you. So make sure you're subscribed to Cowboys News TV and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Whether it's game previews, post-game breakdowns, or in-depth analysis of the biggest storylines, we've got you covered. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Cowboys fans. Your support helps us grow this community and keep delivering the content you love. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. We'll be back soon with more updates as we get closer to Week 1. Until then, stay safe, stay hyped, and as always, go Cowboys!